Bits of this, bits of that. Put them all together and what have you got? Bits and pieces, bits and bobs. Put them all together, what a lovely job. With strings and things and loo rolls and glue. You can do whatever you want to do. Bits of this, bits of that. Bits and bits and bits and bits and pieces.
Hi.
Hiya!
No thanks, I'm high enough already.
I'm moving house, I am.
Hey, wait a minute, I thought we were supposed to be semi-detached.
Yeah, well, I'm a mobile home now.
It's getting a bit windy up here. Oh, I can feel another Wall Street crash coming on. Oh, Bitsa!
Never mind. He was due for demolition anyway. Sorry, Si. Heard the tale of the tall building? That's another story. If you want to make one, you need to start off with a cardboard box, roughly this size, cut the box in half, and then cut it in half again, and slide one half into the other, securing it with a bit of sticky tape. Now, you're making this a bit smaller because it needs to slot inside the other box. It's going to be the second story of your building. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Now, to blow it up, we're going to use crisp packet power. Take a crisp bag, snip off the top, like that. Get one of these bendy straws, slide it down the side, not too far down, and again, secure it at the top with a bit of tape. Now, this needs to be a really strong join, so it's a good idea to flip it over, snip the tape there, like that, stick that bag down, and use the other bit to stick the straw in. Let's see if it works. Brilliant. Next, get the uncut piece of box and make a hole in the bottom with a pencil. Like that. Get your bendy straw and thread it through. There it comes. Squish your crisp packet down into the bottom. Put your other piece of building in the top. Like that. And blow it up. Now, you might like to make it into a block of flats, or if you're having a house party, why not raise the roof? Oh, I wish I'd been invited.
Where'd you live? In a mosque? Or in a house in the countryside? Or in town? In a block of flats? Or maybe you live near a church? Or near the shops? Of course, you might even live in a truck. Wherever you live, you can keep them all inside a Bitsa. You have to make 8 cubes. Now, a cube is made out of 6 squares. So you can see I've drawn a T-shape here of 6 5-centimetre sided squares. And I've also got 2-centimetre bits here and here, which you're going to use to fold the cube together. Now, draw that and cut that out very carefully and very precisely. Take it out and use that as a template for your other 7 cubes. Now, cut all those out, and then you need to fold them all together. This is really pretty easy. Just fold in your extra bits, like that. Notice I've cut out a little bit here on the corner just to help it slip in more easily. Get your other 7 cubes, put them all together. They need to tape it securely at certain places. Here and here, at the sides there, like that. Then turn the whole thing over. Need another piece there, and there. And finally, a piece there on top, and there. Now, if you don't remember all this, you can get this from a fact sheet if you send for it. And there is your cube. And I found the best way of decorating it was to use a blue sort of background and paint that on first of all. And then cut your buildings out separately on other pieces of card and stick them all on before you paint them. And that way, you won't get lost, like I did. Caitlin? Caitlin? Hello?
Over here! One school that's been changing shape recently is Blacko Primary School in Lancashire, where they've been making a Bitsa building site of their own.
When you're strolling through the town, you'll see buildings all around. There may be buildings going up, there may be buildings coming down. Square-shaped, pear-shaped, some extremely rare shapes. Whole lot of building going on.
Hip, hip, hooray!
There may be buildings that are tall, and buildings that are small, and buildings that don't look like buildings at all. Factories and grocery shops, flats and houses, office blocks, whole lot of building going on.
Now it's time for us to turn our workshop into a building site because it's time for the challenge.
Can we have 3 numbers, please?
6.
6.
Six,
Number 6,
right,
Simon.
box number six, that's
and,
what
oh, next
Spears.
one.
4.
Oh, number 4.
Four,
Number
right,
4.
four.
What's number 4?
Four. Boxes,
What's number-
boxes.
And the next one.
Single head
Number 5.
Metal.
Metal.
What on earth are we going to make in 3 minutes?
Good question.
Start the clock.
What are you going to make? What are you going to make?
Well, it's building. We'll make a building. Make a
How can you
building.
make a building in 3 minutes? It's a joking, Simon.
Make a building.
What sort of building? Yeah, we'll never be able to compete with Blacko
building.
Primary School, will we?
If those kids from Blacko could do it, so can I.
No, what sort of building? What?
A building, a high building.
Yeah, and how are you going to use these on the building? I'm going to make something else.
Okay, you go make something else.
Something else.
Something else.
Building. I know what I'm going to make.
Right. What do you
I
think?
know what I'm going to make. I know what I'm going to make. I know what I'm going to make.
I've only got 3 minutes. It's a very good box.
How are you getting on with your building?
Well, I'm not getting very far really. The
No, I
foundations.
think you would.
All right, okay, I'll do something like that.
There, like that.
Right,
Yeah, okay. What sort of building is it, Si?
it's a big one.
How long
Well,
is
it's not at the
it?
moment, but
1 minute! 1 minute, that's 1 minute, Simon. Not at all.
what?
Nothing.
Just building and building.
Doing something else. Okay, sorry, I need a bit of tape.
Can't get very far actually.
You're never running as good as Blacko.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
A bit more height up here.
Here?
Like this. Oh, it's all.
Why is this?
It's well.
Is it all falling down?
It's all falling down.
What's it
None of it
like?
seems to want to balance on the rest of it.
Oh, how long have we got?
I don't know, but 2 minutes or something, or
Look at this, it's all...
something like that. No! San Francisco has got nothing on this place. Right, okay, What?
Yeah, it's got a mess. Whoa, that's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. We've got 1 minute left. You've got 1 minute left to complete your building. It better be
I'm
good.
making it, I'm making it.
Better be good. It better be good. Don't use a scalpel like this yet again. It's the dangerous scalpel moment. That famous
Look at that famous
challenge
What
time.
time is it? Okay, right. Okay, that'll stay there. Good, right. The door. Yeah, okay.
The window there.
Okay, well, how long have we got?
Hey, get on. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Oh, it's that famous phrase, 30 seconds once again. Put that there.
Oh, no, go, that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Whoa, Simon! Better hurry up!
Okay. Right, That's my Empire State Building, that was.
More like a what estate building?
When the clock strikes, would you dare open the door to the tower?
Of course you would, when it's on your old alarm clock, on top of a shoebox. Caitlin.
Take your lid, put it on top of a wider piece of card, get 2 cardboard tubes and measure the width of the tube, because this is going to be the width you need to leave either side of your lid. Draw out a dome shape and cut that lot out. Then get the clock, position it on top of the lid and draw around it to get the right size, like that. Then cut out that shape. Next, slit your tubes down the side and slot them down the side of the frame, like that, and like that, because these are going to be your columns. Now, I rather fancy having a ledge underneath my clock, and I'm going to make this out of a wider, thicker piece of card, putting a bit of glue on like that, sticking it down underneath. And I've also made a set of steps from 3 pieces of card stuck together. Bit of glue on the back of there. I'm going to stick those underneath my door. But before I cut out my door, I need to stick the lid on the back. So, flip that over, get some more glue. I'm using this glue because it's easier to spread with this brush. Squaggle it into the corners, like that, and stick it down nice and firm. Now, you'll need to leave that to dry for about half an hour, I'd say. And when it is dry, you can cut out your door, like that. Then pop that door on a piece of cardboard and make a hole in it, there, and another one there. Pop that back onto the frame and also make a hole there and there. Take a bit of garden wire, thread that through, and that's going to be your hinge. Now, I need to make another hinge and make these columns look a bit more like columns, but that takes time. No time at all. I put a bit of corrugated card on the columns and also made some plinths in the same way as I did the steps. Now, the final touch before you paint it is to do a bit of papier-mâché. Papier-mâché moulding. Make up your glue. This is a PVA mixed up with wallpaper paste. And spread that over the newspaper. It's a nice messy job, this. Fold that up, and then you can just mould that round the edge between your finger and thumb. See? See how that makes a nice shape? Now for the bob on top, more glue on there. Fold that up again into a kind of ball shape, and you can build that up. You can do the door handle in the same way as well. Now that papier-mâché is going to take about a day to dry, so when you've completed it all, it's time for the clock.
Oh, right. You take your box, then you glue it to your lid inside your door, like that. And then secure your clock in its position. Then you can put anything you like inside it.
The final thing is to give it a lick of paint, and I really like the way these bits of Christmas wrapping paper add a bit of pattern to the top.
And I like the way these bits of ivy and dried herbs give it a really scary, creepy atmosphere.
Anybody in?
Come in. If you'd like to make anything else that we've made in the programme, just send a large self-addressed envelope to...
Bitsa, BBC TV, London W36XJ.
Time to go!